Hi, so sorry it's not as high level as before. It's just a little tricks in JavaScript. Everybody knows that JavaScript is doing really weird thing. So this is a WAF bypass. It's a real solution sold to the client, and I happen to found it and find the bypass. So it's not working. Yeah. So you happen to stumble on that. This is like a rich text editor on a client solution. So when you're looking for XSS and vulnerabilities, it usually smells really nice. So you try something, and it happens that this is a valid output, and it will be shown as such on the client, so it's stored like that. So when you know a little bit of JavaScript, you try the famous script stuff, that is the normal stuff, but it's not working. So what can we do from here? You see, it's working. It's accepting things like that still. So what you can do is try some JS action, like the onClick, onBlur, and stuff like that. But every time you try that, or the script values, the basic one, you get forbidden. So it looks like a WAF. You can write HTML, but if you're trying to put JavaScript, it will just crash. So you just brute force all the JavaScript actions, and it happens that on scrolls and some other dark JavaScript events are not listed. So you can start using the famous unscroll. So you start the level 1, and this is just the second P, the unscroll, and you just do a basic thing with the location. If you know the JavaScript object, this allows you to just redirect the client. So you can have an XSS like that, and when the clients land on that page, it will just scroll to see the text, and it will be redirected to your pages with the cookies. It will redirect to the cookies, so you just have to look for HTTP traffic, and you'll have all the cookies, and then you can just redirect the guy to the normal page, and it will be not visible. So what didn't work? It was the normal JavaScript events, and I wasn't able to do like the on-scroll alert one or stuff like that. You can't use any JavaScript function because every parenthesis are just stripped by the WAF, and you just get forbidden. So the problem is to design a JavaScript payload without any parentheses. So I was quite happy with that. My client wasn't that happy, but this is a little bit not satisfying. So we spent a few minutes on that, and we managed to think about a scenario. So the problem was to use a real payload, because you want to execute real JavaScript on the page, but you can't use any parentheses. So how do you do that? The first solution was to code like a dropper that will recreate the real payload. So you have to recreate your full payload, but without any parentheses, and the real payload will have the parentheses. So how do you do that? You need to get these parentheses from elsewhere on the pages. So you can just scroll you can just browse all the page to find parentheses, or you find a method to have them real every time. So the scenario was to declare the start event, create the real payload, replace the scroll event function with your payload, and then just execute the real payload. Because when you scroll, actually in your browser, it will start like 5 or 6, or depends on your scrolling power, scroll events. So you can just, with one scroll, you can execute multiple on-scroll action. So we managed to find that. We sent this to the website, and it works. So For the parentheses, you just send them before your actual payload. Then you use the really nice children, and parents stuff in JavaScript. So this is, the T is just to get the parentheses. The D is just like really careful, you don't need the second line. The P is your actual payload. So you just want to do an alert in this case. So you just create a string with your function, the index of the parentheses in the text you get before, your quote, what to do. So this is just an alert cookie, and the floating parenthesis. You list the attributes of the current object. So this is the P with the onscroll. You replace your onscroll with the text from your payload, and then you just wait. And your brother will execute this payload, replace your payload with the new one, and redo an unscroll on the new payload. And you get this really nice pop-up. So now you can execute every JavaScript payload you want with a parenthesis.